Mississippi State goes to Tennessee. Tennessee's offense has not been very good as of late. I'm sure all of you know this. Tennessee favored currently by 23.5 points at home. They got a good win over Kentucky last week. They were not able to cover over Kentucky. At least with Kentucky's defense, you know what they do. You know that on offense they can kind of keep the ball away from people, etc. Yeah, I have really dug into this game quite a bit. And Georgia is up next for Tennessee. All right. My number on this has Tennessee by 30.94. Over the last 4 weeks, it's got Tennessee by 21.6 or 21.5 points-ish. So based on whichever stat sheet you decide to use, the last 4 weeks or the one for the full season, it's going to have you thinking two completely different things. The State defense is terrible. Like, it really is. Number 133 in PPA allowed per pass. They're number 119 in PPA margin. They're number 134 in defensive PPA allowed per drive. That is dead last in the country. But they have also played the number 4 current strength of schedule. And they have held up well against Georgia, against Texas. I mean, they just always seem to do pretty well. Now, Arkansas put a bazillion points on them. But still, different thing that we're talking about here. The State offense is okay, but I don't think they're going to score a lot of points on this defense. Again, Tennessee's defense is just number 3 in PPA allowed per drive. They're number 11 in defensive success rate, number 6 against the run. They're really good. I like what Michael Van Buren is doing in this offense, but the issue is that I think going against this defense, as quick as they play, and I mean, it's fast. They're number 57 in offensive plays per game, but they're number 110 in defensive plays per game. So you're talking about two teams that run a lot of plays. The more chances that you give Nico and that Vols offense to score, they could certainly run it up. But I think when I look at this, I don't know how focused on scoring Tennessee is going to be. I think they're going to be vanilla, and I think that they can get away with it in this game because they're going to want to try and save as much as they can for that Georgia game next week. Georgia's going to be coming in tired, coming off the Ole Miss game. If you're Tennessee, you want to be rested, you want to be ready. I think going to Athens next week is where it's most important. So I don't think you see anything too crazy. I think you see Tennessee run the ball a lot. You might try a couple of things here. And I think that State can at least get some points on the board, especially late. So I will take Mississippi State to cover the 23.5. I think there's actually a 24 out there, and let me double-check that, because if that is the case, I want that to help. Yeah, there's a 24 at DraftKings right now, and at ESPN Bet. So we'll take Mississippi State plus the 24. Thanks for listening to Winning Cures Everything. Make sure and follow me on Twitter at GaryWCE. If you want to toss in a question, you can email me, Gary@winningcureseverything.com. Make sure and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.